Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe. Start the morning.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise in the Show Morning Coffee Show. Welcome to the show with the flow. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. We got Hillbilly, Lone Wolf, and Moogle here. Whoa, whoa.
All right.
All right, all right. Look how excited everybody's here to be. Today is a great day. It is a Monday. Hoping your day is amazing.
Today's Monday. I thought today was Wednesday. I'm looking for there.
Right. You know, Moonful, he's dyslexic to the week. He doesn't know what day is Monday or Wednesday. You know, he gets lost in his mind what day it is. But either way, we're happy he's here.
Yep.
Yep. We got Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Hope you guys are excited. Hope you guys got the energy. I mean, you guys have a good weekend. Overall, was your weekend pretty fabulous? Very excited. Yeah, I went to a wedding today. It was a beautiful wedding. Not today, this weekend. It was a beautiful wedding. Had a fun time. Chilled out for a bit. Relaxed. And, you know, it was everything a wedding could be.
Nice.
Yeah. Ooh, but today we're on a roller coaster of a topic. We're going to talk about making MTG content that you love. Yeah. You know, maybe one day Lone Wolf will pick up a camera and be like, "Look, this is me making MTG content."
Yep.
It's like, don't peer pressure me. That's funny. Ooh. Man, what's going on in the world today? We got a zombie in chat. Zombie. Good morning, motherfucker. He says, smash that like. That's right. Smash that like button. Be awesome. Be cool. Yeah, we appreciate you 100%. Whoa. So lately, it seems like people have been brewing commander decks, especially Lone Wolf. Brewing a Naya tokens deck. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, needed something a little bit different.
Is there anything you got to say about yourself? How degenerate your decks get?
Not quite. I haven't gone to the point of, you know, flipping the table kind of commander decks yet.
Yeah, he's going to make infinite tokens one day. He's going to build a deck and make infinite tokens. You know, I too have a deck that makes infinite tokens. You didn't get to see it, but I see that comment, Hillbilly. Lone Wolf getting as mean as Super Fast Tortoise.
Oh, so now I just need to add some board wipes to go with my land destruction.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So in my Pant Laza deck, I just listed and played the other day. There's a tutor creature.
Oh.
And it costs 4 mana. I can't remember the name of the creature, but it tutors for a dinosaur when it's in the battlefield. And it says whenever a dinosaur enters the battlefield, it pings it 1 damage. So I have Polyraptor in my deck that says whenever it's dealt damage, you make a token of itself. So this 2-card combo will get we'll see Polyraptor ping it for damage, make a token, ping it for damage, make a token, ping it for damage, make a token, ping it for damage, and that infinitely goes on and stops the game.
Wow.
But if I'm lucky and have like impact trimmers out on the battlefield, I will drain my opponent's life and win the game before it stalls the game.
Nice.
Yeah.
In this new token deck, I have a way to make infinite creatures with Kiki Jiki and or Splinter Twin.
Splinter Twin. I remember that card back in the day. That was a broken card in Modern for a long time.
It's still kind of a broken card, in my opinion.
I mean, Kiki Jiki and whatever that card is. I can't think of the card's name, and you just said it.
Splinter Twin.
Splinter Twin, yes. Kiki Jiki and Splinter Twin's an infinite combo in itself with the right creature on board.
Oh.
Oh, I actually did not know that.
Yes. That's what made Splinter Twin broken. See, there's a creature that says when it enters the battlefield, you untap a creature you control. So you'll tap Splinter Twin, Kiki Jiki Splinter Twin on it, make a token of the creature, untap Kiki Jiki, tap it again, make a token of the creature, and tap Kiki Jiki, tap it again, make it a token.
Well, see, you don't need Splinter Twin for that.
No.
Just Kiki Jiki. I know which card you're talking about. It's a 3-drop green card. And if you copy it, it comes in, untaps, and you can sit there and make as many as you want. And they're all haste.
Right. Well, there's a white card that does it too. Costs 3 mana. It says whenever it enters the battlefield, you can untap target. No, I think that's an artifact. I'm thinking of a different combo there. So I used to run an infinite mill deck where if once I got this combo, I'll mill you out infinitely until your deck is gone. So it's not really infinite, but the infinite is until your deck is gone, you're gone.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Used to play that card in Contact here in a Turbo Fog deck. Because Tortoise, when it comes to standard 60 card kind of decks, loves a good Turbo Fog deck. Yeah.
I've tried to make a Turbo Fog deck and it just did not work, so I gave up that idea after one time.
Well, see, the trick to Turbo Fog is you're using fogs to build up your own board state, and you have to have removal to get rid of the things you can't control.
Oh,
yeah. And all you're doing with the Turbo Fog deck is just stalling your opponent from killing you first, so you can get your combo pieces out.
Hey, I made it back.
Hey, look, you made it back. Looking full.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, it's that time of the day where we got to close the show and chill ourselves out. Thank you.
yeah. Well, let's go.
I'm kidding. But yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah, but it is the time of the day. It is the time of day for
Card of the Day.
Ooh.
So I can't remember if we did this card of the day. We probably did.
I don't remember, but it is still such a great card.
Oh, yeah. It's one of the cards from Spooderman that I really want. It is Web of Life and Destiny. It costs 6, 7, 8. 6 generic and 2 green. It has Convoke. And what Convoke says is you can tap creatures on the battlefield to reduce the price of this card, convert mana cost of this card by 1. And if you tap a green colored creature, it can tap for a green mana of the spell to reduce it. It says at the beginning of combat on your turn, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Ooh, that's neat.
It is neato. I like it. I love it. Want some more of it. I think it's awesome. Pretty cool. I mean, what do you think about this card, Lone Wolf?
That is a card that is one of the 2 that I have to have out of this set.
I agree.
Yeah, I think I want to copy this for my Eldrazi deck because that'd be cool to drop a Eldrazi on the battlefield for free. Even though most of the Eldrazi's require it being cast to get like the special ETB effect.
Yeah.
Mm. That's pretty cool. Now, let's get to the picture of the day. The picture of the day is hanging out with your friends in the morning, being on the morning show. Good times, good vibes when you're here. Your siblings, part of the creep. Ooh. I was gonna put when you're here, your family, but I don't want to steal Olive Garden's.
Yeah, they might try to sue you.
Yeah, you stole our slogan. Our slogan.
I think
And
they might have trademarked that, so yeah, you could get in trouble for that.
right.
Yep.
So yeah, siblings, and I use the turtles, even though the AI aren't giving like 4 fingers and some of them not enough fingers. It's interesting, but they're drinking coffee, having pizza. I wish we could do that one day. Yeah, be in person doing a live show.
Yeah,
That would be
yeah,
cool, but
that would be nice.
Mm. Yeah, it'd be a different setup for sure because I'd have to get the camera set up and figure that out. But we'd also have to have a location, a place to meet, a place to stream.
Yep.
Yeah. So
well, we all could bring our own cameras.
if we have
Right.
cameras,
right.
Well, I got 2. All belong to
okay,
one now.
you could share up. Well, share one with me then.
Yeah.
Well, we'd have to set it up where because we'd probably have to have 2 computers and 4 cameras
Yep.
and 2 microphones, like what me and Hillbilly have,
Yep.
and a good table space. It's something possible.
Yeah.
So, yeah, chilling, relaxing, chillaxing, all cool, playing some b-ball outside of school. Then a couple of guys were up to no good. Started saying Mugenful's name in the neighborhood.
Well, one thing about these microphones, Tortoise, they can pick up all the way around.
Yeah, they can. Well, if we have 2 computers, you need 2 microphones.
True.
Yeah. Because the way it would work is you have 2 people on one side and the microphone facing them, and you have 2 people on the opposite side with the microphone facing them.
Yep.
And, we were all around the table, and in the middle of the table is the computer and the laptop and stuff.
It'd be a good way to do that and play in Commander in person for a while.
That'd be cool, too. That's a completely different setup. But, yeah.
I'm just saying, though.
Gotta add that to our bucket list.
Yeah.
Bucket list. Before
Yep.
we pass away, we want to do this. Yeah, that'd be cool. It'll take some good funding for that
Yeah, it would.
because my house ain't big enough to host everybody. I mean, I know a place that could be rented out where we can do that kind of stuff. So, in my area, but still chilling and vibing, grinding. Doing the everyday stuff. We watched a movie yesterday. I don't know why they keep trying, but we watched Happy Gilmore 2 yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
I don't know if I've seen that yet or not.
It just sucks that Bob Barker passed away, so he couldn't be in it.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to see that movie so bad.
Yeah, yeah, it's a fun movie. I mean, there's a lot of stars in that movie that just have like small little rules. One that I know it's been spoiled, like so it ain't really spoiling you because it's been all over. Is Eminem makes a show in the movie.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah,
I don't think I've seen it yet. Of course, there's a lot of movies I ain't seen.
it's not horrible.
I'll get around to them.
It's not horrible, but it's definitely not the first movie, so it hits different. But it wasn't a bad movie. They kind of did weird. The plot and synopsis is a little different. It's interesting. It makes sense. You got to watch it. I don't want to spoil the movie for you and give away all the stuff to why golfing is important in the movie again, but it's there.
You know what series I still need to finish off
What's
before
that?
season 2 comes out in October? Matlock.
Matlock. Oh, Matlock. I haven't seen the episode yet. Matlock.
It's a good series. It's
I
not
ain't
really.
seen, I ain't seen Matlock in years. Andy
Well,
Griffith.
this is kind of not really a reboot, but it also kind of is. It uses the same name, but it has a different plot.
Yeah, because it has that one lady actor. I can't think of her
Cassie
name.
Bate. Yeah,
Cassie
Cassie.
Bates.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the one who plays Matlock. It's a female in this role.
Oh,
We started watching the first episode, and that was it. Right now, we're actually watching Alien Earth, which we're
Ooh,
enjoying.
nice.
Yeah, watching Alien Earth. But my attention's been elsewhere. My attention's been on TV cartoons because they have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in singing. Um, I can't think of the word. Where they is a signation something where there's
Signal. I know what you're talking about, at least.
yeah
Syndication. There we go.
syndication. Thank you. That's the word. They're having syndication 3 times a day. So I'm trying to catch them on the show, which is kind of dumb for me to do. Not because I don't like the show or anything. It's just I could be watching the show because this little purple little thing in the middle here is the entire cartoon series from the 80s. But
cool.
I could be watching it no matter what.
Oh, I did like the Nickelodeon one that they did a while back with John Cena as a new villain.
Right?
That was a good series of Turtles.
Yeah.
Would
And thinking
recommend it.
And thinking of turtles, they are also with Magic the Gathering are doing another Nickelodeon crossover, and people are speculating that's going to be Ninja Turtles.
We can help.
Oh,
So I'm hoping, like I talked to the wife about it and everything. I'm like, more than Spider-Man, I'd want this.
Well, it's a good Nickelodeon deal because you don't really have that many more shows going on anymore.
Right?
So besides their Avatar and Turtles, they don't really got that many more cartoons unless they go back to their catalog.
Right. And thinking about cartoons we loved, let's talk about something a little different. Let's get a little more on topic. Right?
Right.
We well, 2 of us here are creators. We have MTG Hillbilly, and we have myself, who are creators of Magic the Gathering. And one of the things I wanted to talk about is making Magic the Gathering content you love, right?
Right.
I mean, you want to make Magic the Gathering content you love, and I'm not gonna say it's always a wild trip and it's always gonna be the funnest thing you ever do.
right.
Because sometimes you get disappointed, sometimes something doesn't go the way you want to, or sometimes the learning curve is really steep and you really got to investigate and learn what to do in a show.
Yep.
Right.
But I do have a monologue.
Cool.
All right. Because my brain was trying to do the monologue without the monologue, but I'm going to need the monologue. All right. People get stuck trying to make content to please others. We put on a face, we try to find a niche, but a niche is worth doing if you love doing it. So doing something you love, having a niche doing it is good. Do not back yourself into a corner. Make YouTube, Twitch, etc., whatever you stream on or film on, what you love and do it. So make something you love and do it. People can tell if you're faking it. People can tell if you're being real. People want real. People want you to make content you yourself enjoy. And they want, and they also can enjoy. And as you get together and get better at making the content you enjoy, people will grow with you. Now, I will not sugarcoat it. Making content can be hard. Learning the tricks of a trade, or the SEO scores, or the perfect titles, or flashy thumbnails, it can become a circus of hard work, blending with pleasure to create content. So let's get into this deeper and more wild with the fun of making content. All right. I know I read that like I was reading something slowly in particular, but my brain was being dyslexic today and don't want to read the words correctly, which happened a couple times. Then I realized there was a couple spelling errors in the. But so making content for YouTube, right? you watch a lot of content on making YouTube videos nowadays, and there's a lot of content out there, plethora, and a lot of it repeats itself, and a lot of it's like bullshit, or a lot of it's like
Mhm.
barely enough information to give you what you want to know, but not everything you need to know. Then there are certain people like Daryl Eves, one of the people I watch, who like will walk you through a step-by-step tutorial how to do something on OBS for your streams. So it's hard to find content you want and want to make, or what you can do, especially on a budget, because not all of us have like amazing budgets. Look, my background might look like I have a big budget, but really, this is all stuff from Christmas, yard sales, estate sales, special sales, and Goodwill. Like this whole shelf is from Goodwill. The lights behind it are from Goodwill. You know, the cabinet was a special gift for my son. So this is years of the making, years of making, and stuff like that. So I worked hard on it.
Yep.
People who go all the way out and can do this flashy kind of stuff in minutes, obviously are rolling with more dough.
Right.
But really, one of the things you want to work with and work at when it comes to making your show, doing what you love, is dressing for the show that you want. Like for the morning show, I usually like to wear a hat. When I can, I like to wear my swag match, or well, maybe I'll wear a turtle hat. One day,
Yeah.
which took me a while to get, or a PlayStation hat, varying on the shirt I'm wearing. I try to dress for success and try to dress for the show to look nice for the show, because it's kind of like you're entertaining people, and I love making myself look decent for
Mhm.
people who watch the show, because I want them to feel like they can hang out with me. And one of the things you protrude, the way you dress, the way you act, and this is no target at anybody, but the way you dress, the way you act, kind of draws in the people who want to watch and hang out. You know? Yes, that was a cat noise. Um, so one of the things you do with your content that you create is you kind of build the world around you, right? You build the world around you. You go nuts. You have fun. You kind of create this facade that everything's perfect, even though life is not perfect. But that's one of your goals, is to make it perfect for your world. Like when Hibley's on this show, he puts the dictative Erebos picture in his background, so he doesn't show all the green screen. you know,
Yep.
he's wearing a green shirt today, so the green screen thing might not work very well. Be a floating head,
Yep.
you know. But yes, hold on. That was someone talking to someone. All right, saw a comment in private chat. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
um, but so, but doing what you love in the community shows people that you love doing it. Like I try different things, but there are things I love doing. Anyone play and enjoy the pre-release? Kevin, I almost did, but no, I really didn't, because I had a wedding to attend to.
I did not do it. I wanted to, but I didn't have the funds to do it.
like I had other things that got in the way of it, so I did not do it. But also with the rumors of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming around, I'm looking at that with the rumors.
Oh yeah.
Nothing set in stone, but with the rumors.
Hmm.
So when you make content, you want to do content that you enjoy, and sometimes you do things and you can find out you can make different content. Like for example, on my OBS show, my OBS, I have the ability to show my front face camera, and I can have the ability to pop up cards like this on screen, but
Mhm.
from an internet source. So I can talk about cards, look it up on Scryfall, and pop the card on the screen. But then I got a tabletop view where people can see the tabletop like this. and people can see the tabletop view where my phone is, the dice is, and whatnot. And I can go through cards here, like here, and like have cards set out. Yeah, right. But also, whoop, I have it built up where I can look at Architect on the internet and post my deck there, like I did yesterday, and transfer between the things. So, like I'm listing a deck on Architect, I can be like, "Here's a card," pop up to my face screen, my face forward facing camera screen, and pop up cards and talk about individual cards like this on the screen and make it enjoyable because I'm enjoying listing a deck, talking about cards, and get my brain wrapped around the intricacies of that. Also, I'm not just a Magic channel. Like Magic's my main thing, like the morning coffee show. I like to play video games. Like Hillbilly likes to play Path to Exile.
Yep.
And I'll stream Spider-Man on Mondays, like today's Spider-Man Day. Wednesdays I will play
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World. Yeah, Jurassic World Evolution 2. Yeah. And I'll play that and I'll do that. Have all that set up, and I enjoy doing those things, even though I'm struggling with Jurassic World Evolution 2 right now. I need to figure that out for sure.
Yep. And I'm diving into a new part on my new area on my channel. Do people haven't noticed? I have started scanning paper cards. And it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna keep doing it until I run out of cards to scan, and that's I still got a whole bunch of cards to do.
Oh yeah.
Once you did, you'll have a good record of all the cards you own.
Yeah.
Well, I'm scanning them, so or there's my record with me scanning the cards.
Yeah.
Right.
But I also enjoy that because I'm able to share my collection with my viewers.
Yeah.
And something I love. I mean, I love playing Magic. I got paper cards. Love playing with paper cards when possible. Love playing Arena. And, love playing Path to Exile, the first one. And that's what I enjoy. And I love doing it and enjoy sharing it with everybody.
Right. That's good. That's what you want to do. You want to enjoy doing it. You want to enjoy doing it, having fun, and people who like that kind of thing will find you. And the people who love watching you do that kind of thing will subscribe to you.
Yep.
Because really what comes down to it, other than the quality of your work, is your personality. Everybody loves your personality. They love your persona. They get used to your persona. And there's a difference between your real life persona and your YouTube persona, but there's a crossover a lot that happens where you have a real life persona that crosses with your on-screen persona.
Yeah.
Well, that happens to me all the time, Dag Blanket.
I mean, look at Lone Wolf. He's really not a wolf in real life.
Have you seen him?
Have you seen him on camera? How do you know?
Yes, I
Okay, then.
have.
You haven't seen me when the moons came out yet, though.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
We're just teasing you, Lone Wolf.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. We got to poke fun, too.
Yeah.
But seriously, when it comes to creating content, you want to create the content that you love, get into, have a great time doing that, right? You want to have a great time making content, because if you do something you don't like, you're gonna get burnt out faster. You can get burnt out doing this thing you love, doing a lot, too much, excessive, whatever. But like, the more you don't like what you do, the more you can burn out. So you want to do more what you love to do, because you end up having more fun. And we love it when people chat when we're live and stuff like that, because that keeps the feel going.
Yep.
Well, it helps the algorithm, but it helps to keep our personal feel of filming and going live going, because we love it when people react and show their involvement.
Right.
Oh, you do? Hold on. Be right back.
Right.
And one thing I find when I'm streaming is, and if nobody's talking in chat, I feel like I'm just there by myself. Ain't nobody, and I see the people talk, the numbers on who's viewing you. They
Right.
don't tell you exactly who's there, but if they're not talking in chat, you feel like that nobody is there,
Well, it's hard, but
and you want and you want interaction with chat. Sometimes it's kind of hard to do, and that's why we enjoy people being in chat and chatting away.
oh yeah, but like up here, I got this doohickey, and I'm trying to learn how to do it on OBS. Got this doohickey right here that tells me. Well, you guys can't see it, but it tells me how many people are watching, which
Yep.
is like 13 to 17 people watching right now. And so that lets me know people are watching, they're listening, they're wanting to gather the information, they want to hear what we got to say. And, it's pretty cool that people get that happens right there, because the viewership that we have is, the viewership we have grows the channel, but when they love what we do and they tell us what they love to do, like when you leave a comment, that works great. But whoa, Jesse Watson,
What's up?
what's up? I'm here. I'm just working hard. Well, I appreciate the chat. You rock, you rule. Yeah. Because like we are a morning show, and yes, I understand people are like in the morning are working. Like Time Capsule, when he jumps in, he's usually between work on lunch, working, and it's hard for people to get on schedule like that. Like,
Right.
but we love it. We'll love it when we can get to it. But doing content that you love is amazing.
Yep. You know what else I love though
What?
is when if somebody can't watch the live show,
Yeah.
when they watch it later and they leave that comment. They leave a comment. I love that.
Yeah. And sometimes I find it hard to rewatch a live show compared to like a video that someone prepared, because you want to react to things being said in chat. Someone says something or you read a comment, someone's like, I want to comment, but they can't. Well, they can comment, but they can't comment in chat because it's done.
Right.
That's the hardest thing. But when you're creating content, you got to find out what you want to do, right? You got to find your niche. Your niche is important to you, right? Your niche is important to your algorithm and everything. The niche is finding something that people like to say, doing something that no one else is doing. But like a niche is doing something that you like, kind of like housing something down, like a certain type of video, a certain type of content, and going for it and building up on that. It's like we got the morning show is like my main niche, but everything else I do is side bet. Yeah, sorry about that. So like everything I do is kind of a side of it. Yes, I got Hillbilly streams. He's fun to watch. Yeah, he is. I watch him every morning during the week.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And we gotta have fun doing what we do, right? You gotta have fun doing what we do. The morning show is one of my favorite things to do every morning, Monday through Friday. I say that because I don't stream on the weekends. I try to do nothing on the weekends. I need that break. And I'm hanging out with the wife doing it. But we're getting Hillbilly, Lone Wolf on. When Moogleful jumps on, it's pretty cool. When TCG dude hops on, it's cool. When Ball gets to hop on, it's cool. I get like having the interaction with friends, and I want people to feel like they're hanging out with us.
Yep.
That's kind of the flavor I'm hoping to get people into.
Right.
Yeah, and like doing what you love, people see that. If you're actually enjoying it, and if you're actually having a good time, because we know when people are not having a good time. One of the people in this room who say you never know when I'm having a bad time. We know when you're having a bad time.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Because one thing as a content creator, you got to sell a bunch of different stuff. You got to sell, what you enjoy. It's like a business kind of. I mean, you have to sell what you enjoy, which is just basically doing what you enjoy. You have to entertain, which is basically yourself. You got to sell your character to your viewers,
Mm,
and then the third is you have to sell the truth. In other words, what I mean by that is you got to be real with
oh, yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
You cannot
Karma.
be. You can't be, being one way and then being a different way. You got to be one way all the way, the same way, and everything you do.
Well, that's mostly true, and I'll explain why after I read this comment. Karma says,
Yeah.
"Howdy, everybody! Whoop whoop! Hello." All right, so what you're talking about is being one way over and over again.
Uh huh.
It's building your personality, right?
Correct.
But it's okay to be a little different here. It's
Oh,
okay to have a slip up here because people understand you're human and they want that in a live video. In a live video, they expect you to be more human compared to a recorded video where they expect a certain persona, personality, or something they like from that series, like my MTG3 series, which I need to continue more on and do another video. You need to be able to. You need to be able to be you need to be able to fluctuate being human with being professional.
Correct.
Hold on a second. Oh,
Spider cat, spider cat.
Says whatever a spider cat can. Yep. But yeah, so MTG game about Spider-Man seems to be disappointing on so many levels. Even the secret layer is not out of stock yet, or low stock, more than 35 minutes after it drops. Hey, well, Spider-Man's going to hit the way Spider-Man's going to hit. Everybody has their opinions on it already, and I'm not saying that to negate what people's opinions are. So, like we've talked about Spider-Man in general, and and a lot of the consensus is it feels rushed. It doesn't feel complete. It doesn't feel well thought out of. If that makes sense to you, Game Bob. Yeah, and we covered that. We covered that topic too, because we love talking about Magic the Gathering, love it or hate it, right? We love talking about Magic the Gathering, love talking about the sets that come out. We like sharing our personal opinions, like to delve into the cards every once in a while, get into it because that's what we love to do. And you know what? You guys love it. And one thing I try to restrain from is making super clickbaity thumbnails and titles. But at the same time, your SEO score wants to make your content searchable. And SEO scores are kind of a joke, right? The SEO scores are kind of a joke. And what I mean by that is SEO stands for search optimized engine, whatever the word is. Search
engine optimization.
Thank you. My brain was being dyslexic there. Right? And that's because they want you to create titles that are click worthy by searching. Like someone can type in a search thing and your video will post up there. Well, the thing is, it's hard to perfect that. That's where the algorithm comes to play, because the algorithm and SEO score kind of like to balance each other out. The algorithm will push you up the more people watch. The SEO score will push you up where the SEO score show is. But what you want to do is kind of come up with a topic, right? They want to come up with a topic that people are searching up. And the problem with that, where I think it's kind of bullshit, is what everybody searches for changes. So you're either very, very well on top of the search algorithm, or you're struggling to come up with search things. That's why they want you to create evergreen titles, like make MTG content you love. That's kind of evergreen when people are looking for content, but it's not very searchable. So the algorithm is going to be focused on here, and that's one of the things you'll want to learn when you're building up a channel you love, a niche you love. Is learning the search optimization tools that you need to get your title searched up for in Google. And I checked this on my YouTube Studio, how people find me, and you wouldn't believe a lot of people find me through search engines more than anything else. like other search engines. That's crazy.
Funny
All
enough,
right.
So,
I was gonna say, funny enough, I found you from Hillbilly.
Nice. That would be the algorithm pushing you
oh,
there.
yeah.
I mean,
All
that's how
right.
I found Hillbilly, the algorithm, and then he said, "Come here, come watch the show," and then I just did, and now I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh,
MTG Game Ops it does. Yeah, it does feel rushed. This just the latest info. The secret lair just went live 38 minutes ago. Wow. Nice.
yeah.
I
One
thought
thing,
about it already, to be honest.
one thing about Tortoise moving forward, he always takes my people away from me.
Yeah. and you still people right back.
Well, what's fair is
Yep.
fair.
Is it really stealing it for sharing?
I'm kidding, but still, yeah. So, on top of that, MTG Gaming Bob, looking at the secret layers, there's some cool art there, but like, there's a couple of the secret layers there that don't feel like they're worth the money. When it came to the cards they used, it just doesn't feel right. Funny, I've been a content creator for 4.5 years now, and I still don't care about the algorithm. I make the content I love. People can watch or not. Still just do my thing. That's right.
That's one way to
Bro.
look at it.
We got TCG, dude.
Oh,
Ah.
TCG, dude, near the end. Yay!
Yeah. I was over here. Good morning, fellas. I was over here
Morning.
celebrating my mini victory by locking in some Spider-Man so quickly.
That's
Oh.
funny because chat was just talking about how Spider-Man's not selling out yet.
Yeah, the secret layer isn't.
Yeah. Well, hey. Well, you gotta do what you love. Like I said, I heard about the Ninja Turtles rumor, so my ears are wide open for that.
That's the only thing I could think of them doing after since they're already doing an Avatar one.
Mhm.
I mean, I understand where Gaming Bomb's coming from there. Basically, I basically do the same thing. I just do my own thing. I mean, I do enjoy streaming. I do enjoy Magic the Gathering Arena. I do enjoy scanning cards. I do enjoy playing Commander. And, that's my thing. And
Right.
that's what I do.
It's what you do. And TC Dude comes in at the latest time possible. So I'm going to give you a chance to chime in what you're feeling about making MTG content you love. Have you been watching?
Actually, I wasn't tuned into the show prior to hopping on. Sorry about that, but I did catch the synopsis in the Discord, which you so promptly put in prior to every show. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome.
Yeah.
'Cause people,
Okay. So outside of Magic, the platform is YouTube, and the first word in that is you, right? So not everybody does content the same, but really it's your personality as yourself that shines out, and then the value that you can follow up with and what you have to offer that really counts on this platform. Originally it was a dating service. It was intended to be a dating service, but then it ended up chasing course down the road, which is probably for the better in my opinion. I like YouTube now instead of that.
Even if it wasn't YouTube, that would be a live like that. Some other service would have came along for videos.
I can't remember who did it, SNL or in Living Color. But when you and KJ were talking about how YouTube used to be a dating service back in the day, that made me think of the skit Lowered Expectations.
I must have missed that one. I love me some Saturday Night Live, though, man. We just recently resubscribed to Peacock for some football action, and yeah, Saturday Night Live is a great cherry on top for that.
Nice. But yeah, it was pretty fun, pretty funny. But yeah, so yeah, the YouTube's been changed a lot and done a lot of stuff. But like when you're creating a niche, you really want to build a passion for your niche, right? You really want to get into it, get involved with your niche by enjoying it, because that's what you get out of it. Like I said earlier, you get burnt out faster if you treat it as work and think of it as work. If you don't like it, don't do it unless there's like some major incentive for you to do it.
Right.
But if you're just chill bros like us, you have fun doing the things you want, and you have fun working on things you do.
Yep.
You know, like my OBS setup is a work of love, and it's a slow work of love because I've been adding things here, doing the things here. Like one of my favorite things about OBS, I haven't been able to do forever, was have pop out chat in OBS.
Cool.
You know, having the subscriber marker on there, letting you know how many subscribers I have. You know, all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. You know, if you love what you do, you'll find out how to do it. You'll do it because you love doing it, and you'll get excited for doing it. But other than that, it'll be here or there. You know.
Yeah, OBS is awesome like that. It gives you kind of full reins on your stream as opposed to a limited scope with, say, StreamYard here. But, I'm not knocking StreamYard because it's a great service and
Right.
it simplifies the process for adding guests and just, presenting some information and switching screens and all that with the click of a button.
Yeah.
So easy to drive.
Right. Yeah. StreamYard is way easy. Like I could almost do what I do on StreamYard on OBS. Almost. Not perfect. But with OBS, to have guests on the show, I have to do a lot of pre-planning ahead of time to get everybody on the show and in the right spots and the right stuff. Where StreamYard just does it together. So then that brings up another good point before we get to the next segment of the day, because we are running at the end part. The next important part is use tools that are in your budget that you're willing to do. Like StreamYard is good for streaming shows like this, right? Having guests on and propped it up, certain things. OBS is more for professional gaming setups or setting up a scene or different scenes for a show. Like it's very particular. You are in control of OBS, like 100% learning what you want to do for OBS. StreamYard is more relaxed and easygoing for doing shows like this. But yeah, so learn your tools.
Yep.
And you'll have fun with it. Oh yeah, and there's Restream out there, StreamYard. There's free services you can use Stream. Like StreamYard's free to use for a little bit. Like, look, it's free to use. You get a watermark, and you got less space to save things. Where I have like a handful of stuff saved here.
Right.
But OBS is infinite possibilities as long as you got a computer that can run it.
Yep.
So yeah, and OBS is completely free, so it's worth the work.
Yep.
But with that, my friends, we got to get to a particular segment today, right here.
What?
Oh.
Yes, we got the movers and shakers. We're gonna go over the weekly changes like we do every Monday possible. Sometimes I forget. So the movers and shakers today going up. We got Ouroboros, whoop whoop, going up plus 8% to 25.22. Starting to see some hot play. Whoop whoop.
Such a great card.
Yeah, it is a great card. It's a great green card indeed. Then plus 8% at 1486, we got Oger, Exonal, Deepest Might. Whoa, fancy. Look at that card. That card's going up a bit. It's one of those, if your creature deals damage, it deals extra damage, or a source you control deals damage, it deals extra damage card. Pretty solid.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, then plus 3% at 22.94, we got Twin Flame Tyrant. Twin Flame Tyrant doing pretty good. It's moving up. And it's another. You can see there's something going on. It must be Commander, but it could be standard. I don't think can't be standard because I don't think Ixalan is standard anymore. Flying. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or permanent opponent controls, doubles that damage. Which comes up to our next card. So this is definitely got to be Commander related. Plus 5%, $12. Lily of the World Leader. Whenever she attacks, if it's first combat each turn, tap all creatures you control. There's an additional combat phase after this one.
Such a busted card. Very good card.
Good card indeed. Then plus 11% at 592, we got Artist Talent. Woo. Yeah, I like this card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card. If you do draw a card, this lets you filter out your deck. That's pretty solid. I like that card. Yeah, pretty solid, indubitably. Then we got Kafka Court Mage at 12 plus 12%, about $6. People are playing this card. It's pretty solid.
Still need to buy that card for myself.
It's
Yeah,
this is a great card too.
yeah, it's so good. Then up 10% to $6. We got around $6. We got the Fire Crystal. I think all the crystals in the Final Fantasy set are pretty cool. I'm just surprised this one's the biggest mover. But yeah, creatures control of haste, and it has created a token that's a copy of a target creature you control. That's pretty good. I like it. Then plus 8% at $6. We got Terra Symbiosis.
Oh, such a great draw card.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it works with counters unless you draw counters. I like that.
Yep.
I like that a lot. Then moving up 20%, probably because it hasn't seen a reprint in a minute. Well, it's seen a reprint from Foundation. Yeah. But yeah, Swiftfoot Boots stayed up top because it's such a solid card for Commander.
Huh.
Then plus 10% at $5. We got Halea Guided by Light.
Yes.
Yeah. Halea, however you say that name. Sorry for mispronouncing it. Whenever her another creature or artifact you control enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card. If you gain 3 life or more this turn. Nice.
That's awesome.
Pretty awesome. Then going down, we got Legion Exuder at 11%, dropping down a lot.
Ooh.
Going down even further, down 8% to 12.10, we got Gloomverge Lake.
Ooh.
Down 4% to $26 is Terror of the Peaks. Down 4% to $36 is Elspeth Stormslayer.
Bring it on down.
Yeah.
Bring it on down.
Down 6%, 21 to 74, you got Kato. The ability to Bane from Duskmourn. Remember that whole shenanigan. I don't get it. He's the only one with the Jitsu. No other creature has the Jitsu. I don't like it.
I mean, I think it would be better if it was in a ninjutsu deck.
Well, that's why people are buying it to put it in a ninjutsu deck. It is they really stapled on the ninjutsu on it to give it flavor for the ninja side of things. So it'll run in a ninjutsu deck just fine. Yeah. All right. Then down 9%, $14. I got River Pirate Verge, which is another good land for your deck. Well, a lot of the lands that came in, the land cycle that came in the racing cycle. I can't remember the name of the racing cycle.
Aether Drift.
Yeah, they were pretty solid. People really liked them. We got down 4% to $40. Silicon Synthesizer. This is pretty good. It's a pretty solid card. People are running this like crazy in Commander. The card going down 6%, which I'm pretty sure this is just stagnant at the moment, is Loomer Belle of the Woods. She's a one condition in some decks. She's a powerhouse.
Such a great card.
Such a good card. Yeah, I'm glad I got 2 of them. 1 foil, 1 non-foil. One's in a deck, and the other one I think is in the deck still. I have to check. Then we got Tezzeret, Cruel Captain, down 10%. I think Tezzeret, Cruel Captain is just an awesome card. Like, I know a couple people disagreed with me, but being a colorless planeswalker that has a tutor effect on it for it is pretty solid.
It's okay. I mean, you do have to run a lot of these low cost artifacts. Ain't too bad, and there is artifact land.
Right, like surprisingly to me, this is not a modern staple by now. But in modern, you see a lot of cheap artifacts that do a lot of things. But this card might be too slow for modern. But I just like the flavor of it, and I got a feeling that one day this is going to be a Commander All-Star for color stacks.
I wouldn't doubt it one bit.
Then at the top, we got -7%, around $50. We got Bristly Bill.
Ooh, I'm shocked to see this going down.
Dude, 7% is not a major adjustment. He is not falling down right now.
True. I do own this on paper.
Yeah. Bristly Bill is pretty cool. Yeah. Bristly Bill is pretty solid. The landfall effect's pretty good, and doubling the counters on each creature you control is pretty busted. Like, if he was just landfall, put a +1 counter on a target creature, he wouldn't be a $50 card. But for the fact that he doubles the counters on each creature control, is busted.
Yep, you can always make it cheaper.
Yeah, that's right, my friends. And my friends, that has been the Movers and Shakers. Ooh,
Oh,
where are we? There we are.
There we
There
are.
Yeah. And I wanted to get that out of the way. And I feel bad for TCG because he did get here at the last minute. But
Oh, it's all good, man. I had other stuff kind of going on this morning. With these secret layer drops, if you don't click right away or pay attention, if your computer falls asleep, if it refreshes for whatever reason, it can just throw the whole thing off. So,
Oh no.
no. But luck
be
was
right
on my
back.
side today.
right. But with that, my friends, we do got to get to.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take, so it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
All right. It is time for the chill section, the thrill section. Whoa. Let's go. Oh, look at him, but he moved things around. Like, I don't want to be in the middle. All right. But yeah. So we're going to get to the chill section. I believe Moonful has something he wants to chill. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're going to go over to Lone Wolf.
well, Moogle is muted.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for having me on the show. Don't forget to check out TCG Dude, and then Mugenful when he starts streaming, and then let's get Hillbilly and Tortoise up to 1,500 subscribers.
All right. Let's go. And let's get to TCG Dude.
Yo, what up, y'all? I'm Alex, the TCG dude. Out here keeping magic alive. Your boy was ripping it this last weekend. I went undefeated on Friday playing Black Red Villains. Oh yeah.
Nice.
And then Saturday went 3-1, finished third with green white, spiders and heroes. So it was, a good mix. Had a fun time playing Magic. Hope y'all had some good interactions with Spider-Man this weekend. Retail releases next week, so you might be able to pick it up at box stores. But if you want to catch me on the interwebs, you can always do so on X or Discord at TCG Dude. I'm looking to play Magic 1v1, man, and practice and get better. So you can catch me on Arena or on MTGO, and maybe over on the Twitch side, streaming occasionally at TCG Dude 907. But yeah, thanks for having me on, Tortoise. Always fun talking Magic and YouTube. And I might see you tomorrow or the next day.
All right. If you want to check out TCG Dude stuff, his link to his shop and his channel are in the description below. With that, we're going to move over to the MTG Hillbilly.
Hey, everybody. You noticed here on my channel the last couple of days, I've been scanning some cards and getting my cards together. But, mate, I'm going to continue on that venture this afternoon probably and scan some more cards because I got a bunch of cards that need to be scanned and sorted through. And we'll probably end up working on that this afternoon around 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. And that's what I got planned for today is to scan some cards, some paper cards, and see what all's in my collection. Cause I don't even know what's in there. Dag blag it, we're going to find out this afternoon. Some of them.
Fire it out. Whoa. All right, everybody. It's Super Fast Tortoise here. I want to say thank you guys for watching, hanging out. But I want to remind you that tonight is Monday. We're going to play some Miles Morales Monday Madness. We're going to scope the city and do some more extra side missions and stuff. We're going to get through more because I'm pretty much next to beating the game. So I'm trying to level up my character to go against the boss person. It's been fun, so hang out with me tonight on OBS on YouTube. Boop, boop. With the That's right. With that, my friends, I want to thank you guys for watching, for being here. Lone Wolf, Hillbilly, TCG Dude, looking full. You guys all rock. You guys all in the chat rock and rule. You rock for sure. Everybody who's been watching is amazing. You guys are amazing for liking the video, sharing the video, subscribing. Everything you do is amazing. I want to thank you to my subscribers and my channel members for doing what you do. You guys are super awesome. I appreciate you 100%. And then with that, I want to remind you you're loved. Someone's thinking about you. And if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today, because you might be the change they need today. And with that, my friends, we're going to get to the end stuff. I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good